with other people as her.
Well, I don't mind that because I'm like, you know what? If they want to be me, that's cool. Chris
is like,
the more press, the better, you know.
But yeah, that site was actually nice.
It looked, like
very professional.
As long as the pictures aren't ugly, then it's cool.
No, the pictures are hot. The pictures are hot.
Are good, then I approve. If they're like bad pictures, then I'm like,
you should Google your
for
name.
all you rogue website people out there.
Yes. They did a good job, but it's like the third one down. It's the third one down.
Yeah, it's like they're down on Google.
And it says the official website of Christa Campbell, and we looked at it, and it's got great pictures of you, and it's really well organized, and so we thought it was you.
No, I just.
Do you have a MySpace?
I have a MySpace and a Facebook.
Okay, what are those two? So people, if they
just
want to take a look at
MySpace, ChristaCampbell.com.
MySpace.com /
yeah. Christa Campbell.
And it's not like the real Christa Campbell or anything like that. It's just Christa Campbell.
Yeah, just me.
Okay.
But it has all my pictures, and I put all this stuff up I put all my stuff up for my fans there. It's like pictures from the set and, photo shoots and stuff like that. And I try to keep it updated,
And you have a Facebook as well?
Well, I don't think I should give that out. Just
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah. If it's your personal one.
I'm trying to think. I think it's like for friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And how do you spell Christa Campbell so they know how to do for myself?
CHRISTA, Campbell like soup, CAMPBELL.
Oh, that's right. I just realized that.
Yeah, and I usually try. I've been lazy about lately, but I try to put pictures up from, from the set and from just life. So
right, and just fun stuff.
Yeah, I actually put some stuff up recently with the premiere of Finding Bliss in Sundance. So that was really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How
really
cool
cool.
was it up there?
It wasn't so bad this year. It
really?
Wasn't too bad. Yeah.
Oh, you've been before?
Yeah, I've been before.
How do you do with the air? Because that's what kills me up there.
The air? It's not so bad.
Well, it's just so high, the elevation.
Right.
The air, I can't deal. I was there for a week, and I was miserable. I'm like, let me out of here.
After a week?
After a week. And people go, the second day, you'll feel better. I never felt better.
Second or third day, a lot of times, you just kind of adjust.
Right. I didn't. I did not adjust.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't bother me too much.
I wanted to get this in real quick, too. And do you want to give the number again so people can call in?
Sure. If you want to call in and talk to either of our hot gals or the sad unhot guy, me, 323-203-0815.
And I actually have an email to read because one of the fans sent this to me. And this is the reason why we actually started with Super Bowl safety today, safety in large venues, because he sent this article. It says, Philadelphia police investigate alleged rape outside Eagle Stadium during Sunday's game.
Hold on a minute. And with that, we have a call.
Okay, that's fine.
Caller, you are on the air. Hottie, help. Christa Campbell, Candace, Keita, Doug Stewart.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
I'm heading out to a Super Bowl party, and I wanted to get some recommendations from you on safety tips at the party.
Sure.
For you, I wouldn't drink too much.
Well, there's like two types of...
Actually, it's really a double-part question. For me, but also my sister had a similar question that she couldn't ask, so I figured I'd ask for her.
Sure. Thank you.
Sure. No, that's totally cool. There's like two types of Super Bowl parties. There's parties that are in people's homes that and you sit in front of the TV and eat chips and dips, and there's Super Bowl parties that are at sports clubs and restaurants and bars. And I think the ones at the bars, you need to, for women like your sister, you've got to watch your drinks. If you
they'll put roofies in them.
Exactly. If you put your drink down, then don't go back to that same drink. Even if you go to the restroom and you come back, just get another drink, because a lot of those drugs are odorless, tasteless, and colorless, and you don't know.
Well, here's the thing. You should get your drink and chug it.
Oh, okay.
No?
And then go to the restroom and get another one and chug that.
And then chug that. And then
drive home.
And then the guys will look a lot more appealing.
Don't even let them go get your drink at the bar. Get your own drink. Because when they say, I'll get you a drink, what do you want? I never trust that.
Right, because you just don't know.
Because they put stuff in there. And I know like 3 or 4 women that have been drugged.
Oh, my, really?
Yes. My mom was one of them in Las Vegas.
Kidding.
No, some guy put a roofie in her margarita, and she felt sick, so she's walking out to her car, and he followed her out there.
Oh, no.
So she locked herself in her... She's like, no, and locked herself in her car and passed out for 3 hours.
Was she in a hotel?
Yeah,
one of the casinos?
She had a meeting with a guy, and he was, like a real estate meeting or something, and she all of a sudden went to the bathroom, came back, and had her drink, and felt sick all of a sudden, and like she was going to pass out, and he kept saying, "Oh, come here, or come back to my hotel for a minute."
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And that was the guy that had the meeting with her?
Yes.
See?
So,
Like I said,
was
you
she able
never
to
know.
prosecute or?
no, I mean, she just was like, "Wow, I learned a big lesson." Like,
Right.
luckily she was okay. But I mean, that's my mom. But I still know like 3 or 4 other girls that had that happen to them.
In clubs, like in LA?
Yeah, and I know a male that had that happen to him. He's a
guy.
big hockey player, and he went to the Key Club and had a drink, and the
Uh-huh.
bartender, somebody put in, he passed out and knocked his front teeth out.
No.
all that hockey, right? All that hockey, he never lost
No,
his
they
teeth.
stole his wallet.
He's a roofie.
Wow. So I guess, yeah, to answer your question, caller, if you're still there, this is why we always say if you're going to a party, because, ultimately, even at a person's house, if there's a lot of people, you don't know everybody. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and then they could do it, and they could say, oh, she's not feeling well. I'll help you I'll take her home. Or I'll help her, get home. Or, I'll do this, I'll do that. You just don't know. You don't know everybody.
Yeah.
And you don't know everybody at a party.
On a lighter note, the thing that I find from a guy's perspective is you go to a Super Bowl party and you talk to these women and they act like they're really into football just for that one day.
Yeah.
But they're really not.
Well, some
Does
people,
it matter?
Yeah, some people just go to Super Bowl parties for like the chips and the dip and just to hang out.
That's what you do on Super Bowl Sunday. You find a party to go to, and you watch the commercials during halftime.
That's what I love the commercials and the halftime shows. So
who cares about the game?
I do. I like football.
He does. And
Okay,
most
well,
guys
I like
do,
the commercials and the chips and dip.
But don't you always feel like the commercials are so overblown?
You know what it is? I don't care unless I'm there at a sporting event. I don't really care to watch it on TV.
But the
so
Super
really, you
Bowl's
don't
different.
like to watch televised sports, then?
I like to be at the game. Otherwise,
Right.
I get just I can't. My attention. It's not. And football, I'm not a big fan of.
That's fair.
But the Super Bowl has all different sorts of elements that people, you could like the halftime game. You
Yeah,
could
the
music, you like the
halftime.
commercials. You can like
Halftime
the,
shows overblown.
But I mean, there's different things for different people, and you can have a party on Super Bowl Sunday, whereas normally you're not going to have a party for every single football game.
Yeah, and who
out
cares
there.
if the girls aren't interested in the football game? They're there at the party.
And we'll
to have a good
socialize,
time, yeah.
do our nails.
But how would you like it if you went to the ballet and the guy was like, "Oh, I'm really into ballet."
I don't think. If the girl,
Into ballet.
I would be impressed that he even came.
Exactly.
I was like, wow, he's really giving it a try.
Yeah.
Well, no, thank you, caller, so much.
All right,
You're
thanks,
welcome.
caller.
That was a
All
great
right.
question. Did the caller say rock on? Is that what he goes, rock on?
It's all right to have disagreements. It's some people love football, some people do not, and what I found I do is I just generally don't go. I generally do not watch the Super Bowl because, as I said, it's usually one of the most unfun games of the year. It's usually a blowout, so I'm like, blah.
Huh. Okay.
The one Super Bowl I was all excited about. Somebody talked me out of watching it, and then that was like the greatest Super Bowl ever that I missed.
Well, that's Murphy's Law. That would be the case. Okay, let me go back to this article because this is the reason why we're doing the Super Bowl safety show
Absolutely.
today.